Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video I'll be putting away a huge, in my perspective this is a huge stack, but a huge stack of sf9 photo cards that I have been slowly but steadily collecting the past couple of months, and the stack of new n.flying photo cards that I received very recently. So I have done some changes to the cover of my binder. That is a new freebie from a friend who went to the LA stop for sf9, and we exchanged banners, or I exchanged my concert banner for her freebies here. And this behind is an n.flying concert ticket from when I saw n.flying a few weeks ago. So seeing as though I have a stack of n.flying in one hand and sf9 in the other, I am now starting to think that this will become my new FNC binder. I mentioned in a previous video that I might consider going to P1 Harmony's stop when they come, but I am, well, seeing as though I filmed that video less than 5 minutes before this one, I still haven't fully decided, obviously, but maybe by the time my next video comes out, I will have made a decision on whether or not I go to P1 Harmony and decide to collect. But as of right now, I am an older FNC boy group stan. We do not stand the company. I hate the fact that I like n.flying and the fact that they are under FNC, because I have my gripes with them and the way they promote their groups. But their groups have great chemistry, and they all seem like nice people and release great music, so I cannot be picky. I have made some changes to my photocard binder, so I will do a quick little flip through. I have two sets of the light sticks, so instead of having one page here like before and just having another one in the back, I decided to put them out like a spread like this. I have also moved these Season's Greetings photocard into a spread format as well. Why I like doing spreads now? I don't know. I think it looks kind of fun, but I think most of it has to do with the fact that I think I got a little bored with my binder and the way it looked before, so this just adds a bit of flavor. Here we will get started with putting away my sf9 photo cards, and I did not do the spread format for these photo cards because I'm pretty sure they wouldn't all fit. And it's just gonna look like my Delight photo cards back here, where it looks like there's almost like a mismatch. But that's okay. So I am filming this in late January, and I received a bunch of these cards in early or / mid-January because a lot of people are off of their buying, selling, and trading hiatuses. A lot of people go on hiatuses during the holiday season because mail apparently gets lost a lot easier those months, just because that's usually when the postal service is kind of overrun with sending packages, holiday mail, gifts, all the things like that. So I personally don't go on a hiatus, but a lot of the people I traded with, because all these photo cards that you're seeing me put away right now, I have traded for. A lot of the people that I trade with go on hiatuses, so essentially it's just like a long waiting game for me to wait until they're comfortable with sending out again. I think I've mentioned this before, but sf9's collection to me is probably one of my favorite ones, because aside from maybe like one photo card per page, so this one, and technically these two, all the rest of the photo cards on these pages have been traded for. So just to me, I think that it makes me really happy to look at this collection and see how big it is, because it really is just a accumulation of my hard work. Even though some people think that trading or collecting really is just spending money or spending a lot of time online. One, you're right, but two, it does, it does take a lot of time, especially because I'm the one who tends to be more proactive and aggressive when it comes to trading. See, now I start doing my spread, but I personally don't like to put a lot of my cards up on my profile because personally I want to be more picky when it comes to my trades. I want to be in a position where I can actually choose which cards that I want to keep. So I keep a lot of the cards that I want to trade inside a separate binder, and I only ever pull those out to look at them when other people put up their posts to trade. So somehow I managed to very creatively trade for a lot of these photo cards, especially a lot of the older album photo cards, because I either had extra sf9 photo cards or extra Pentagon photo cards. Let me take this out. As always, if I received a gift from a friend, usually are marked as a gift. I received these 2 trading card freebies with my friend's package, and honestly, I didn't know that they were trading cards because I received them and she didn't send me like a proof photo of what she was sending because, you know, she's a friend. And I'm like, this feels like it feels like a flimsy photo card, but it feels too high quality to be a freebie. So it turns out that people do pay for those cards, but she decided to include them for me for free because I am a Daewon stan. I did not trade for these pre-order benefits here. These are purchased for my fan sign attempts. And all of these I think these are Daewon pre-order benefits and their own ones were purchased because that was before I decided to try my own hand at a fan sign. But everything else here was traded. So the wave of 9, we start here. And this is where I decided to also continue doing the spread because there happens to be 6 members promoting. I am still missing 2 album cards. This makes me very sad. But one day I will get them. And as you can see, I still have a couple of photo cards that I can put away. So now I think I can very happily put everything back into the spread that I wanted to do. It's gonna get a little messy when it comes to the season's greeting photo cards that I have down here, but we'll see how I can organize it that way. Here are some of the pre-order benefits that I will be putting away. Let me just organize them a little because they look kind of messy. Yes, I do have 2 of these. One that I purchased, and one was a freebie from a friend because I told her that I'm pretty sure I got scammed out of this purchase. It looks like I was not scammed, but I now have 2. I think I might trade the one that wasn't a freebie from a friend. It's not like the card quality really makes a difference, it's just more like the principle of the thing. And I have an OT6 set in reverse age order here, which I will be putting alongside this middle row as a continued spread. So that is this spread in the middle. I do admit to really liking the way that the spreads look so far. And I wish... Let me see how I can do this. I'm just gonna put down one's extra pre-order benefit here, and this is the one that's a gift from my friend. And then maybe for the ones down here, I'm gonna leave the Season's Greetings photo cards alone for now. I'm probably gonna put these without Daewon's, because I guess I might just trade his. So you'll see that back here, when it comes to actually collecting for albums, any set album that I actually collect will go in age order, but for older eras that I just kind of collect for whatever member I can without a goal in mind, those just go in era order. So these are all random album photo cards that I've collected throughout the years. And this sf9 collection is probably one of the fastest growing collections that I have. This entire album used to be able to fit in a tiny A5 binder. And A5 is the ones that come with like 6 rings. So this entire thing somehow exploded into this, and I realized that once I started having like OT9 sets or OT6 sets, it really just makes a lot more sense to put them in a 9 pocket, because it just makes everything look a lot grander. I guess for here I could also put down one's extra photo card. I guess it's not a bad thing to have 2, just in case, and this can be the one that I take out with me wherever I go. So this is my new and updated sf9 binder, which may or may not become an FNC binder, because I will be putting my, where'd they go? My n.flying photo cards in the back. So I am just going to undo this so I can have a quick little story. But you know how, or I guess if you don't know, people usually hand out freebies at concerts. And there was this one person online for n.flying who made a post saying that they had a set number of freebies that they were going to give out, and they were super cute. And they asked that people would message them to ask for holds, and I unfortunately missed their message, so I wasn't able to actually claim any, which I thought was really sad because I really liked the way they looked. But I started talking to one girl while I was standing and waiting for the actual concert to start, and we were just making conversation. We found out that a lot of our interests align, and me and my original friend that I went to the concert with, we ended up getting split up because she was in a different section. But we invited this new friend that I made to go eat with us after the concert, and while we were leaving the venue after getting our snapshots, she turns to me and she goes, "Oh, I've been carrying these all day and they're so heavy. Would you want some freebies?" And you know what this girl pulled out? She pulled out the exact freebies that I saw on Twitter that someone was promoting. So these freebies over here, the ones with the little plushies, these are the ones that I was actually looking for. And I have no idea how it happened, because statistically it's pretty slim that it was able to happen like that. Because I think the venue had around 2,000 people in there, but somehow I managed to meet the person who had the freebies that I was looking for and that I missed out on, and we became friends. So terribly happy with that coincidence. And on the back here you can see my 3 snapshots that I took, and then that is another Polaroid freebie that I found. But small world, small venue, even though there were just a bunch of people there. And I'm really happy with that coincidence, and it really just shows that you really never know who you're going to meet at a concert. Someone at sf9 actually mentioned that they knew who I was when I was handing out my banners. They very specifically said, "Oh yes, I see you on Instagram all the time." And I was like, "Oh, hello, interesting." It's very interesting for me to see people like online, their online persona, and then seeing them in person as well. So here I am just putting away my n.flying album cards and pre-order benefits that I purchased very recently. I still don't think I'm gonna trade these away yet. I actually haven't fully decided. I gotta see what is out there. I don't even know what the templates look like. Like, I was actually going into the album completely blind. I was just happy to receive something as a physical reminder of the concert that I went to, aside from all the freebies and other souvenirs, of course. I know people don't like group cards, but I think they can be fun. I kind of wish sf9 did them. But I only wanted to buy 2 albums because this album happens to just come with 2 versions. And doing it this way gives me a nice 8-page or 8-pocket spread with a little gap in the middle. Should I do it this way? This way for more variety. So these two are the album photo cards. That's a pre-order benefit. Album photo cards and pre-order benefit. Why I don't want to have all of my pre-order benefits on the outside? I don't know. But I think this spread is cute for what it is so far, and I'm happy with it, and this is the worst sleeve I've ever seen. So I'm not sure if I made this joke yet in the previous video or not, but I think I said something about me becoming like an FNC boy group stan, because this is my FNC binder, I guess, instead of this going into my miscellaneous binder. With P1 Harmony coming, I am wondering whether or not I should go to the concert and whether or not I should stand, because I do really like watching the variety. It's just I haven't decided yet if seeing them live is something I want to spend money on. But if I do, you will see them in my next video. But here you have it. This is my now FNC binder, which has a bunch of random sf9 items, as you can see here, without any rhyme or reason of how I collect. And now it has n.flying as well. There are large inclusions with n.flying's album. I just haven't had the time to put these away because I really did just film these 2 videos back to back. It's still only January 30th and I've only purchased 2 new albums from a new group. Still haven't decided to stand fully yet. n.flying is about to enter into their enlistment era, but in terms of n.flying and P1 Harmony, we shall see. Hopefully you had fun in this video, watching me frantically put all these photo cards away. I hope my organizing isn't too chaotic, because I know these spreads are very hit or miss for some people, and I also know the way that I collect is kind of, from what I hear, from what my friends say about it, kind of stressful for them to watch. But I hope you enjoyed everything. I'm really excited to see where the rest of this year takes me in regards to collecting. And I hope to see you next time, and I hope that you get first row tickets to whatever concert you want to go to if you're interested in getting Barricade. See you next time.